up, YouTubers? My name is Mike, and welcome to the MDH Automotive channel. Today is kind of windy and blustery outside. It's supposed to be rain off and on the next couple of days, so not really a good day for getting vehicles out. But this is a video I've wanted to do for a little while. If you guys look back, you'll see that I did a video teaching my son how to drive a manual transmission, had a C4 Corvette at the time, and it was a great vehicle for him to learn how to drive on. And he had a lot of fun. He really enjoyed it. I could even see him maybe having his first vehicle as a manual transmission, which I think would be very cool. But as the title says, I want to answer the old question, manual versus auto, which is better, which is worse. This is just my opinion. I just want to throw that disclaimer out right now. Now, I want to just clarify, when I'm talking about a manual transmission versus an automatic transmission, and bear with me on this one, automatic transmission, you put your foot on the brake, you put the vehicle in gear, it shifts itself. If you want to, you can manually click through the gears, or maybe you've got the paddle shifters, and that's totally cool, but that's still an automatic transmission. Manual transmission always has 3 pedals: gas, brake, clutch. You have to manipulate the vehicle into the next gear. It doesn't do it itself just by the click of a button or, like I said, clicking up on the shifter. So that's the difference there. Now, back in the day, if you wanted a vehicle that would perform exceptionally, you wanted to put the most power to the ground and get the most out of it, you had a manual transmission. If you were good with it, good with the clutch, good with the shifting, you could launch the car faster than an automatic, you could run through the gears faster than an automatic, and therefore set better times. Still to this day, most manuals do put more power to the ground than automatics. There's more drivetrain loss through an automatic, which is pretty much normal. But with today's automatics being more efficient, dual clutch and everything like that, automatics can launch very, very well. They do a lot better in the fuel efficiency area, and they can shift just as fast, if not faster, than someone who's really good with a manual transmission. So why have a manual transmission? Quite honestly, because they're badass. It's just cool to have a manual transmission. I've got 6 vehicles in my collection that are manuals, and I cannot imagine them being any other way. My Shelby Cobra, for example, to me, that car has to be a manual transmission. I saw automatics when I was looking for that one, but I just went on. I did not want an automatic in that car. Same thing with my Mustang, my 66 Mustang I just bought. I saw a lot of automatics. The majority of them were automatics, but I wanted a manual transmission. I knew I wanted a manual transmission. Now, on the other hand, with my Scat Pack Challenger, I knew I wanted an automatic. I wanted that 8-speed automatic. I wanted that whole effect for that car. I didn't want a manual transmission just because it shifts so efficiently, it puts power to the ground so well, and really most of my performance-oriented cars are manual transmissions, and I wanted the Scat Pack to be a little different. Now, for daily driving, as far as I'm concerned, you can't beat an automatic. If you've got to go over the city, you're going to be in traffic, you're going to be up and down hills, things like that, stop and go. Obviously, automatic's much nicer, and quite honestly, it doesn't take a lot of skill or effort to just put the vehicle in gear, press the gas when you want to go, press the brake when you want to stop. On the other hand, if I want to go out and have fun, the vehicles that probably put the bigger smile on my face are my manual transmissions. There's something to be said about listening to the motor, knowing when you want to shift, getting a feel for that shifter, getting a feel for that clutch. Everyone's different. No 2 vehicles are the same. You can have 2 identical vehicles sitting side by side, but everyone's going to feel a little different when a manual transmission. They have their own personalities, and to me, that's what's cool. And there's just something to be said about shifting yourself, doing it yourself. Now, you can talk about the paddle shifters and how that's almost the same. It really isn't. It's a different experience. Paddle shifters are cool, don't get me wrong, but there's just something to be said about actually manually shifting a car yourself. My opinion, if you don't know how to drive a manual transmission, you should learn, regardless of who you are. It's not difficult to learn, and it's a lot of fun. You don't have to be proficient at it. I am certainly not the best driver in the world. I'm not even kind of close, but I still enjoy it. I still have fun with it. I do the best I can, and I'll tell you, when you get in there and you're shifting through the gears, it's cool. It's just, that's the best way I can describe it. It's a cool experience. Everyone should have. I highly recommend it. So, you know, both vehicles have their merits. I have a number of each, but for the fun factor, manuals are cool. Everyday cruising around, having a good time, automatics definitely rule. So with that being said, I do want to thank everybody for all the support. I'm at almost 600 subscribers, which I greatly appreciate. It is my goal by my birthday, which is in July. I would like to be up to 1,000 subscribers. So I would appreciate everybody's help. Anybody that's watching right now, tell your friends, share the channel, help me get to that 1,000 subscribers. That would be absolutely outstanding. As always, your comments are welcome. Please put them down below. I appreciate it. I try to respond to everybody who comments on the videos relatively quickly. You can also follow me on Instagram, MDH5169. I'm trying to do a little bit more posting on there and a few more things as far as that goes. And it's also a great way to direct message me and get a hold of me if you want to talk to me or have some thoughts or inputs or what have you that you want to share. Also, I always put in my P.O. box down below in the description. I would love it if somebody sent me something that I could share here on a video. That would be a lot of fun. So with that, thanks for watching. Take care. God bless. Have an absolutely outstanding day.